shortstop up the chute. Young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Taken but called a strike. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Now to the plate, Brandon Lowe. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Yeah, Dan, this guy is an absolute beast at the plate right now. He's in line for the batting title, and he has an eye for days leading in on-base percentage.
You know, that's one of the keys to being a good offensive player. You're going to get your hits, but finding a way to get on base, and this guy can do both. That's why he's one of the top players in the league.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Naquin is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. One left for Tampa. They lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Manny Pena. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading. Off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter.
So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And in to bat next, the left-handed outfielder Leonis Martin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. Fastball called for strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jordan Luplow.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Thames is going to get there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail in this one 3-0.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better.
And
safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Fielder,
all right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now
jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Mike Zunino. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Eric Thames. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. Naquin is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Rip toward the gap in right. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Oh, and he misses it. In to score, the runner from third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Oliver Perez is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Ji-Man Choi will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit in the air out toward left. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. The Rays are out in front 6-0. Ready now, Tyler Naquin. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.